do it.
Here we go.
You are now tuned into the Bag Brothers Podcast, episode 10.
Let's get it.
Yo, we on episode 10. Hold on. We on the video. We told you had some shit for your ass, right?
Yeah. So
Episode 10. Check it out.
in addition
You know what's
to
going on.
now I can really say everywhere you consume podcasts. Because I've been saying that and people been
Dog.
hitting me like, yo, but we want to see y'all. We need to see the
Right.
YouTube.
Mosquito bites.
So now,
What's going on?
yeah, I mean, listen, I was on a rooftop. But yeah, so now everybody, you can see. I mean, y'all know what we look like, but now it's like, now I can
y'all
really
see it.
promote
Y'all see it. Y'all see what's going
everywhere
on.
y'all consume
Y'all see what's
podcasts,
going
baby.
on. It's
Episode 10. Like, we did a lot of shit this week too. So it's like we just adding on. We just building.
We back to back with it.
Of course. Oh, we didn't give our introductions. Because especially now that we might have a whole new influx of listeners.
So let me run it back.
Yes.
You are now tuned into the Bag Brothers Podcast, episode 10, with your boy Sully.
It's your boy P.
Listen, we back, we ready. We back
get it.
we on YouTube now.
Let's get it.
Right? Y'all getting the first glimpse of what's going on, what's to come.
Yep.
And this is how we're gonna give it to y'all every week now.
Exactly. The Knowledge Cypher episode. So it's a beautiful thing.
Wow.
10 episodes. I remember I listened back to our first episode, I think on Tuesday of this week.
Yeah.
Just to see, like, because when we first started, I was always thinking like, all right, this is not what the best is. So I was listening to episode 1, and then I listened to episode 7, and I was just like, damn, to see how comfortable we got on the mics and to see our growth is crazy. Because it's like, just like, you recording it, so you always going to be your own worst critic.
Right.
But it's like to see how better we sound and how much more comfortable we are, it's just like, damn, that's crazy.
I think the level of, and I think a lot of our listeners, kind of through the pilot episode up until episode 10 now, they've been giving us good feedback, and we've been really digesting it all and kind of regurgitating, like giving it back, like boom, like cool. This is what when you work on, boom, get right back. So that's been cool. So yeah, let's ready. Let's dive in.
So hold on, we got to run down where we streaming at now though. So we streaming on SoundCloud.
Oh yeah,
Apple
you run it
Podcasts,
down. iHeartRadio,
Spotify.
Apple Podcasts, we did that already.
I said that one. And then Stitcher Podcast.
Stitcher. That's a new. I don't think a lot of people privy to Stitcher.
Yeah.
But that's something new.
Exactly.
All right.
But we trying to give it to you on all formats. So no matter where you consume your podcast, you could get it. You can hear it, whether you're out of the country, whether you across the planet, wherever you are in the world.
We want y'all to get it.
Yeah, exactly.
No matter where you're at all times, at any time of the day.
Exactly.
As well.
So I'm excited. Episode 10.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like a new decade almost. It's like you opening up a new decade. So it's like I'm excited to see where we take the podcast going forward, moving forward.
Oh, there's a lot of places we taking the podcast moving forward.
Especially
they just don't know.
We did yesterday. Oh man.
They just don't know.
Oh man, we got stay tuned.
They just don't know. Hey, we're gonna dive right into it.
Let's get it.
Not take too much time. Tip of the week.
All right, let's get it.
Tip of the week. Let's go.
So since we enter in the Knowledge Cypher episode 10, and especially this week, I've been having a lot of conversations, like back focusing on finance. And I remember me and you having this conversation, and I was putting you on.
I think we have a lot of conversations about finance, like,
yeah, of course,
on a constant basis.
I mean, even though the Bag Brothers isn't about money, as much as it's not about money,
it's
also about money. Yeah. Because the last line of the slogan is, and a peace of mind is the real bag. So when I was like when we were concocting it and figuring out what we wanted to stand on and what we wanted to build our foundation on, and the reason why I love that and a peace of mind is the real bag is that because even though that's not about money, it's also about money, because it's like we all trying to get money to get a peace of mind. Right. The peace of mind is to be at ease, right? To say, all right, yo, my bills are paid, my responsibilities are taken care of, and I can still, just breathe a sigh of relief, right? But it's also in the figurative sense is that we not just chasing money. We literally are working towards just because no amount of money is gonna be enough. It's never gonna be enough.
It's not gonna add up.
Yeah. Once you get $1 million, you're gonna want 10 million because you're gonna want a better car. You're gonna want a bigger crib. So it's just like setting that foundation. I felt like that was important. And that's one thing that I try to stress to like people who not privy to who we are as people, like outside of just like us recording a podcast and like, just who we are, like, and just what we stand for. Because it's easy to get jaded. You see the logo, right? They got like the money in the background, and you got the money bag. But it's like it's all of those things combined. But for this week, I was having a conversation about somebody who was talking to me about investing in real estate and like how hard it is to get like mortgages. And just even outside of that, I was thinking about like business loans and things of that nature. So what I wrote down actually was when establishing bank accounts and lines of credit with financial institutions to do your research. Give your money and businesses to institutions that have a track record of giving business loans and mortgages to people who are profitable to you. So many of us establish relationships with financial institutions that benefit from us, but we very rarely benefit from them when it matters most, and that's usually in the form of loans, right? Because like I feel like the biggest purchase that most of us are ever gonna make is a home, right? Is establishing that foundation. So I just want our listeners and anybody who who gives us their ear for the hour that we give it to them on Tuesday to just be cognizant of where you're putting your money, right? So like where you're starting your bank. Because I remember when I was like 16, I started my first bank account with my dad. And my dad made it a point, I won't say what banking institution I bank with, right? But I bank with several. But I remember him just telling me like, yo, like we're starting your first bank account that we have together with this institution because this institution has opened lines of credit for me as far as businesses go, as far as investment properties go. So it's important for you to establish those lines of credit so that way, while you're 16, right, even though it's like a little high school account or whatever, it's like when you're ready to move on and move into those bigger spaces and be dealing with those systems of economics, you have a track record with this bank, right? So that they looking at you like, okay, like we have a relationship already. So we trust you. We know how you deal with money. We know how you spend your money, we can track your money. And that's something that I don't think a lot of people think about. I think a lot of people, like, when you 14, 15, your parents might say, yeah, we're going to get you a bank account, get you whatever the number is. But I think for our generation, and again, going back to the bag, right? Like we trying to, the biggest thing for me is establishing generational wealth, right? Because I feel like when I die, if my family is not better off when I die than when I was alive, then everything that I did up until that point was a failure. Because if when I die, the money stops and my family no longer can reap the benefits of my success and whatever that success may be quantified as, then I failed as a man, right? As a person who puts his family first, as a person who that's where I stake who and what I am on, then it's like, yo, it meant nothing, right? No matter how many cars we drove, no matter how many trips we took, no matter what we did materialistically in that space of time that we occupied and that we walked the earth, if when I die the money stops, then there was no point. So
that's a fact.
Long story short, I just want people to like just do your research, right? I'm not gonna give you like there's plenty of websites. Like you can literally Google like what banks offer loans to minority business owners, what banks offer loans, what banks have the highest approval rates for minorities who are looking for investment properties, who are looking for mortgages, right? Because a lot of people may not invest. A lot of people may just be wanting to buy their own crib and just live off that. But do your research, right? And don't just chalk it up to, oh yeah, I'm just gonna start a bank with these people, because those decisions matter. Like just like words matter, those financial decisions matter. So yeah, that's the tip of the week for me.
That's a fact. Just to go off what P said, I think it's very important to not have your money only in one bank. To kind of spread it around, right? So if you're able to spread your money around into different institutions, then that way you can build some money, you can invest some money, you can do different things with your money as opposed to just having it at one place and just like, all right, well, it's there.
Right.
And again, for those who necessarily don't want to really do anything with their money per se, you can have your money kind of work for you in terms of you having a savings account, you having a CD account, right? So all these other accounts,
IRAs,
right? It's so much subcategories that you can find out. It's all about you just doing your research. And I think the takeaway from this is you doing your research on your money.
Exactly.
Right? Because it's your money.
And no matter the amount, because so many times we get caught up in the amount of money, right? It's like, yo, take it one step at a time. Start with $1. Start with 10 cents. Start with a penny, right? Because all of those things add up, and that's just. I feel like that's a misstep in our community, and that could be by virtue of just like, you know, the system that we operate in, capitalism, whatever. But I feel like I said, we push there's a lot of people that might get jaded off of the logo, right? So I'm very cognizant of pushing the other side of the logo, which is the motto, right? Which is happiness is rich, health is wealth, kindness is currency, and a peace of mind is
a real bag. Yeah.
So it's like, as much as this logo is almost like, you know, like it's like the Rolls Royce, right? It's like, because nobody's gonna be able to relate to you. Nobody's gonna actually take you serious unless you show and prove, right? And a part of showing and proving is having nice things, but it's also being able to invest your money, being able to take care of your family, and being able to like I said, take care of your family when you no longer are able to produce. Right?
And I think too that you know, it's great we're speaking about this because. I feel like the whole aspect of taking care of your money kind of skipped our generation in a little bit, because like our parents know the urgency, what it means to actually save and actually invest in your money. Now it kind of came to our generation. We know how to spend it.
Right. Well, I won't say that it skipped us. What I think is that our generation is the first generation of black wealth. We're the first generation to experience, because if you look at it, right, like even my parents grew up in the crack era, right? So that was the economic system was different, right? The wealth, what people considered wealth in the 80s and the 90s was very different, right? But I feel like our generation is going to be the first benefactors and even the first factors of generational wealth. The first people who are able to actually say like, yo, my grandfather left me 5 properties in Detroit, right? Or he laid the blueprint for us to collect money off of IRA, or for IRA accounts, or off of his stock dividends and Nike. Because again, like I feel like it's every generation's duty, if you will, to set the tone and the foundation for who comes after us. So it's like when we talk about like our children, right? Which is far off, right? We got a couple more years.
I'm chilling on that right now.
Years of doing what we want.
Take your time with that, man.
Yes, but it's like for me and you, when we have those conversations, and it's like I'm constantly thinking about who and what comes after me.
No, of course, yeah.
So it's like, I won't say that it skipped us. I will say that our parents grew up in a different time, because even that, I don't want to slight our parents, which I feel like gets like it's a murky line where it's like, oh well, like our parents gave us what they had, right? Our parents gave us what they knew, because when you think about it, our children are gonna know things. It's like we was talking about the brownstones in Harlem yesterday.
Oh yeah,
it's like our parents didn't know that those brownstones was gonna go and be worth millions of dollars.
Well, in the same case, neither did we.
Right.
Right,
but
so
we do know a little bit more than our parents knew.
But that's obvious, because we're the current, right?
Yeah,
so
time,
you can't,
time. You can't measure time.
Yeah.
But like I said, all in all, I think that's important.
For a fact,
I think with what we do, all things considered, it's important to push that.
Hey, listen, go make sure y'all paying attention to what we saying in this tip of the week.
Yeah.
You know, pay attention to your money, pay attention to what institutions you're banking with, and where you're investing your money at, and who with, right?
Yes.
So I know y'all see the jug right here.
Yes.
I think P left this shit in the crib.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on with this nigga here today. He wilding out.
Today was a hot day. Right, I started.
It obviously wasn't hot enough, because where the jug at, my nigga?
I started the day early, right? And then it's like for me, like the gallon, like I do the gallon, right? But it's like the gallon, when you're doing the gallon, you literally have to be close to a bathroom every 20 minutes.
Yeah, because the gallon will do you. Pause.
Yeah, it'll run through you. So
Yeah.
it's like today was one of those days where I'm just like moving and shaking from this borough to this borough, this back and forth, and it's just like to try to be, you know, you might get caught in traffic. It's like, yo, I can't be lugging around again. I went to a brunch. So, you know, I had the bottomless mimosas, bottomless bellinis, bottomless sangria. It's like
sangria.
So, you know, and we get to a gallon either way. Like, I don't want to.
Oh yeah, get to your gallon. How do you get to your gallon?
That's why it's such a good balance. Because we didn't even plan this, because it's like you got the gallon, right? But I've been drinking my water. I've been drinking my water since I woke up this morning. Because I start the day before I take anything in, before I check my phone, before I check my Instagram, my Snapchat, my Twitter.
I want y'all to see the gallon, right? So it says 7 a.m.
Yes.
P went over on his Instagram personally, but we'll go over it again.
Yeah, we got to, because now they got visual.
Then I see visual now. Y'all see how it look, right? Got the nice little silver cap right here. Like, come on, this is what it's about, right?
And they we coming with flavors.
Oh, listen, chill. You giving them too much again.
All right,
you giving them too much again. I told you to relax yourself. You just so damn antsy.
Excuse me. I get excited.
Bugs life over here.
I get excited.
7 a.m. says good morning, right? Kind of waking you up. Hey, what's going on? Top of the top.
Grand Risings, Universal Family.
9 a.m. says you've got it, right? Kind of give you reassurance. You got this. It'll be all right. Just drink your water. 11 a.m. says remember your goal. 1 p.m. said that's it. 3 p.m. says keep drinking. 5 p.m. no excuses. 7 p.m. a little bit more. And 9 p.m. well done, right? I mean, you don't have to finish at 9 p.m., but that's just like they're giving you intervals as to how you kind of keep track. So I think it's every 2 hours you kind of get in the water then. But for me personally,
and where you at? Where you at right now?
I'm at
level it out so they know.
About 8.
All right, and we at 9:20, and we still got. Listen,
so my thing is like
space it out.
I'm not gonna be drinking. I mean, as nice as this is, I don't drink off this time. I kind of drink whatever I want to drink, right? But I make sure I finish the gallon, right? So I think it's important. I think the takeaway from this is finish the gallon.
Pace yourself. Like we said in an earlier episode, run your race, right? So, and that's what I was telling you today. Like some days you might not be up at 7. Some days you might start up the day at 9, right? But like I said, it may not be a gallon that you're doing. It may be a half a gallon. It may be a quarter gallon. Whatever it is, just use this to increase your water intake.
That's a fact.
And because it's like, bro, like we all got to drink that water. We all trying to get clear skin. We all trying to live long. We all trying to get right.
Yeah.
And yeah, like, yo, the jug is really helpful. And like I said, sometimes I be feeling discouraged. I'm like, bro, I've been drinking water all day. This shit don't look like it's going down.
Where the cranberry juice at?
Yeah,
shit.
It's like, damn,
where the apple juice at?
I want some juice.
Where the juicy juice at?
But you gotta keep it. You gotta keep it. Just stay steadfast. Stay on your journey.
Keep it on up and up.
Yeah,
you know,
and stay tuned because.
Hey, listen. Make sure you're mentioning BBGC. Hashtag it. Tag us. Whatever we need to do. Do it. Keep doing it because we see y'all again and again. We mention this every episode. Hashtag BBGC. Tag us. Post your videos. Whatever you want to do. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. As we progress, I've seen more and more people kind of jump on a wave of BBGC, which is what's up. I'm definitely tip my hat if I had a hat on to y'all. That's what's up. Get your water on, man.
You left your hat today.
I left my hat today because, you know, someone was like, oh, you were always wearing hats. I'm like, yo.
But you never leave your hat.
I'm like, sweetheart, like, you know, you know what I'm saying?
Let's make sure we on the same page because I don't know what the fuck going on. You like, sweetheart, listen, I'm staying out of this one because I don't know who the hell he
baby girl's like, yo.
Okay. Yeah, because you said, like, people who listen, they know you refer to your significant other as baby girls. So when you start saying, I don't know.
Listen, she's compiling to everything.
Black men don't cheat. Black men don't cheat.
You know what's up. You know I put that picture with the tards. Anyway, but all right, cool. So recap of the week. You know what happened this week. What's going on with us? Let me start this one off, right?
Yes,
so I have this pet peeve of mine. And when I ride the train to work, I'm getting up nice and early. You know, I have to get to work on time.
Yes.
And it grinds my gears when I see people walk on a train with their animal loose. They don't have a cage, they don't have a kennel, right? They just walk on and it's the white people. right? Walk on with their dogs.
This nigga is wild.
They walk on with their dogs on the train. Have their dogs like licking everybody.
What?
Running up on everybody, sniffing everybody. How you know I'm not allergic to the dog?
Yo, this nigga.
How insensitive are you? Like, you know, and I'm pretty sure there's been a law or something, a stipulation passed saying like, yo, y'all gotta have this shit locked up. Throw that shit in a bag or some shit, dog. Cause this is not like, and I had to like tell this lady the other day, I'm like, yo, listen, right? I'm allergic.
Okay.
I'm allergic to that shit.
Yeah,
You gotta take your ass in the other cart.
Yo, this nigga is wild.
Cause it can't happen right here. She like, oh well, he doesn't buy. I said, listen, ma'am, I'm gonna stop the conductor, and I'm gonna tell the conductor what you're doing right now. They're breaking laws right now.
Yo, this nigga is wild.
That ticket is about $300. So if you could do one or two things, you can either let me stop the conductor, you put it $300, or you take your ass, take that dumbass dog, and go on the other side of the damn cart.
He is blacking.
Guess what she did? She went on the other side of the cart.
No way, son.
But nah, on a real though, like, yo, if y'all have dogs, I'm a dog person, I'm a dog lover, but don't be having that shit on a train, man. Get your little cage, right, and bring it. If it ain't a service dog, put your dog in a cage, man.
Okay.
You know. Other than that, my work week was pretty good.
Okay.
We did a lot of shit. Me and you kind of hung out a little bit. Me and you and C-Dub hung out a little bit.
All gas, no breaks.
All gas, no breaks.
All
Marathon
gas,
continues.
What like as we transition into this next phase of the podcast and we prepare for the next to enter into the next decade, it's just like, yo, and that's for our listeners, our supporters, our family. Yo, all gas, no breaks, bro.
Yeah.
On all your dreams, whatever you writing down, whatever your aspirations, whatever your goals are, like, we going all gas, no breaks on you. So yeah, shout out to C the surgeon, shout out to C the photographer, shout out to C the assistant accountant,
entrepreneur.
Yeah, still rising in the prize and young entrepreneur. You know,
black entrepreneur.
Yeah, come on. So
that's important.
Yeah, of course. Yesterday was dope. Like I said, I'm excited.
It was a good run.
I'm excited for what we about to the next phase, because like we always say, the same.
My beard is my beard is extra sharp. I don't know if y'all see that.
Let them know who took care.
If y'all see that on the camera, right? They might have to zoom in on me or something. might have to do a little zoom in, Matt. Might have to zoom in on the beard one time.
At my guy, see the surgeon.
You know, at see the surgeon.
Lace you up.
He'll lace you up, tape you up, whatever you want to do. Get a nice fade.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
Lineups is on fleek. I ain't mad at him though.
Yes, sir. Yes,
but
sir.
Other than that, work week was good. We did a little what we had to do.
We did our research.
And yeah, I mean, yeah, can't be mad.
It's a good week.
Yeah. What about you? Let's talk about it.
Same shit.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm just excited for the journey we're about to embark on.
Mm-hmm.
And all of the people who know, they've been excited.
Mm-hmm.
They're looking forward to what we are going to do. And again, just getting, like I said, everything from now for me is just in preparation of 2020. Not missing those steps as far as finishing out the year strong, but to close out a decade is like really big for me. To enter the wisdom cipher year, like, if you know,
you know.
So it's like,
you know,
we like I said, I'm just excited. I'm just excited for the things that we got planned for the podcast. I'm excited for the things that we got planned personally. I'm excited for the things we have planned as far as our careers go. As far as, you know, all of the business moves that we making, and like I said, like, we started off the podcast with all of the foundations that we laying for who comes after us, because that's the most important thing for me. It's like, yo, fuck what we do, right? Like, we could take all the trips, we could drive all the cars, we could buy all the sneakers, we could buy all the bottles in the clubs. It's like, yo, if it stops with us, then everything that we did up until that point was a failure in my eyes. So it's like, yo, 2020, it's all gas, no breaks.
That's it.
So I'm excited. And I'm also excited to see so many of the people that we love actually starting to, you know, start businesses and start trying to create second sources of income, third sources of income, whatever it is. It's just a beautiful feeling. I'm not saying we have anything to do with that. I'm just saluting that, right? because it's like, yo, like like you said the other day, like, yo, podcasting is dead, like having a second job. And it's like, it didn't hit me until today when I was like running back and forth and I'm trying to like do what I got to do with, you know, who I got to do it with, and then still get here in time to record. It's like, and then, you know, it's just like, yo, like,
yeah,
this is it feels like it's coming together.
Yeah.
And shout out to our supporters. Like I said, shout out to our family. We won't let you down. And you know, the marathon continues. So I don't really.
In the words of Nip.
Yeah.
In the words of Nip.
Power.
Listen, as we not doing the words of Nip. Jumping right to the topics. Yeah, I know what's coming first.
Double back.
Yeah, double back.
Double back.
ASAP officially charged with criminal assault. Bodyguard and person who instigated fight not charged.
Yeah. Crazy.
That's nuts.
So as of now, as of the time of this recording, ASAP Rocky is still in jail in Sweden.
Yeah.
He's officially been charged. They've conducted their investigation.
And I think they fined him as well.
Yeah, but I mean, fuck the fine at this point.
Yeah.
He's been in jail for how long now? So it's like, the crazy part to me was that the person, like, and again, we don't know because, like, videos can get edited, you know, videos can get chopped, like, whatever. But from what we saw in the video, ASAP and his team were literally trying to diffuse a situation. And to hear that, looking at the video, the person who was instigating said situation is not charged. And even the person who was directly involved, like, in actually facilitating the physical altercation, or the people who the physical altercation took place between, which was his bodyguard at first and said person, to hear that they're not charged, it's kind of crazy. To hear that ASAP is the person who, like, because like I said, video, right? We got to take we basing this all off the video. In the video, literally ASAP Rocky's defending himself.
Yeah.
ASAP and his whole team, because in the beginning of the video, you heard him saying, like, yo, just chill. Like, we don't want no problems. Just go walk it off. Like, so to hear that ASAP is being charged and ASAP is being held to somehow a higher standard is kind of like, damn. It's like, yo, there might be some other stuff at play, and I'm not gonna speak on that yet because we'll see how because I think he's set to start trial on like Tuesday.
Yeah.
So we'll see, and I think he's facing up to like 2 years, which is, again, like, that's asinine to me. But
and it's in foreign ground, right?
Like,
so
jail is crazy, period. But to be in jail in a place where nobody speaks the same language as you, the culture is different, the customs are different. It's just like, yo, this whole situation it befuddles me.
And then the whole Kim Kardashian bringing in Trump. And then Trump's tweet went out July 20th saying, just had a very good call with Swedish PM Stefan, whatever the fuck his last name is.
PM is Prime Minister.
No.
Because they don't have a president.
No. I'm talking about, you just cleaned up.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I don't know what that means.
Because they don't have, like, they don't have presidents. Yeah. So that's their equivalent of a president.
Of a president to them. Yeah. Stephen, whatever his last name is, who assured me that American citizen ASAP Rocky will be treated fairly. Likewise, I assured him that ASAP was not a flight risk and offered to personally vouch for his bail. Or an alternative. I don't know what the fuck that means, but
fuck Trump.
Donald Trump, fuck that fuck, I can't even see a nigga, he's not a nigga. But fuck him. Yeah, Kim Kardashian got him on board and whatnot, but I guess that's cool, right? Not really. But yeah, you know he has always something to tweet, but so he tweeted that. That was July 20th, which I thought was funny.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, like I said, I mean, again, we'll see how this whole trial plays out. We'll see how this whole thing plays out. I think, like I said, I think he's set to start trial on Tuesday, so we'll see. But it's just like, it feels like Sweden is almost trying to, like, buck the system almost and be like on some, like,
what way?
Like, just like, because it's like he got charged a little bit after Trump made that tweet that you referenced, right? So it's to me it kind of seems like, because, like, America is seen, like, as a superpower, right? It seems like to me Sweden is trying to say, like, yo,
we don't give a fuck
about Trump. We don't give a fuck about y'all politics. We don't give a fuck about y'all democracy. This is how we run shit. And
we're going to show how to do it.
Yeah, and in a way, like, you can't be mad because it's like, at the end of the day, if somebody from another country was to come,
to America
and they get into a situation, our laws stand, right? Like, ignorance is no excuse for the law. So it's kind of like, I don't know Swedish laws. I don't know Swedish politics. But that's what it's kind of seeming like to me. It's kind of like, yo, like, we don't give a fuck if Trump called fucking the ambassador.
Well, a lot of them think Trump is a joke. So I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's kind of like satire. It's like,
that's another layer.
Nigga, fuck you, nigga, like on some real shit.
Yeah, right. You right. You absolutely.
He's a clown to them. They laugh at him.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. So it's just like, yo, listen, at the end of the day, nothing for nothing. Like, I know we talked about A$AP Rocky's previous comments on, like, Black Lives Matter, whatever situation surrounding black people in America. Yo, prayers up for Rocky. I don't, like I said, from what I've seen, he doesn't really deserve to be in jail. Like, if you deserve to be in jail, it's like, whatever. It is what it is. Do what you got to do. You got to take your time.
Mm-hmm.
But in this situation, for somebody defending themselves, it's kind of like, all right, y'all might be wilding a little bit. So we'll see. We'll see how the trial plays out. The trial, they said it should be a speedy trial. So
is there a date yet for the trial?
I think it's set to start on Tuesday. And he's facing 2 years. Right? He wasn't charged with a more serious crime. Like, that crime is like a base level crime in Sweden. Again, I'm not privy to.
They charge him with assault?
Yeah, what is it? Criminal assault. So again, but the other, like I said, the other side of that is the person who, according to the video, I don't know what their research or what their investigation yielded them, but as far as we know, A$AP and his team were literally on video saying, like, yo, y'all got it. Like,
oh, yeah.
Take a walk. So, yo, like I said, prayers up for Rocky. Wish you the best, homie. Peace. You know, I hope all this shit works out for you, because this is just wild shit. I feel like
it ain't looking too good.
Yeah, I feel like you kind of got caught in a crossfire or something, and that's way bigger than you. But again, sometimes that's just how the universe aligns.
Yeah.
So God bless him. God bless his family. I hope he beats the case, and I hope he's back in time, and can get back to his regularly scheduled programming. What else we got? What else happened this week that we missed out on?
So Antoine, right?
Fuqua,
right? It was just director of Training Day.
One of my favorite movies.
Kissing Nicole Murphy despite being married. Nicole says they're just family friends.
First of all, let me start this motherfucking segment with Black Men Don't Cheat. I'm upholding that. This is the Black Men Don't Cheat segment. Cue episode 7. If you haven't listened to that, episode 7, we discussed Black Men Don't Cheat. Yeah,
that's the drop.
We dropped episode 7 on 7/7 at 7:07.
Yeah.
So yeah, Black Men Don't Cheat. Looking at the camera for that.
That's
black men do not cheat. I don't know what black boys do. I don't know what black infants, black toddlers, black juveniles, but I know black men, they don't cheat. So we just gonna start this segment off with that. Yeah, give me your thoughts. Give me your spill.
You know what? You go first, because the way I'm about to attack this is unfair. Right?
It's not unfair. Nothing unfair.
Like, so you go ahead and you knock this out first.
Oh man,
you see how you step up to the plate with this. I'm interested. I'm intrigued.
From what I gathered so far, Antoine Fuqua, who, like you said, is the director of Training Day, he's been married for, I think, like 20 years to his wife. They have children or whatever.
Yeah.
He was photographed kissing rather passionately, I must say, right? Again, black men don't cheat. He was photographed kissing Nicole Murphy. Nicole Murphy basically said that they're just family friends, and that she would never interact with a married man. In a way that I don't want to misquote her, but listen, all things aside, right?
What?
My whole thing is, right? Listen, first of all, like I said, I'm standing on black men don't cheat. I don't know what black boys do, right? But black men don't cheat, right? Damn.
You stumped, huh, nigga? You stumped.
I'm not stumped.
And what kind of kiss was this? Does it say? What's the tongue kiss? Was this like a peck?
I don't know if they was like, but what I will say is,
you a salamander?
Listen, what I will say is, She said they're family friends, right? Some people's friendships they interact differently within their friendships, right? So listen, they might have just been giving a little, we don't know what's the culture going on over there, where they was at. They was clearly on another island, in another country. I don't know what the culture is in that other country, right? Maybe they kiss in that other country. Maybe they do that, right? But listen, man, I don't know. This looks bad. Right,
it looks terrible,
Antoine.
It's terrible.
Antoine, you fucking up the ship right now, bro. We gotta throw you a
throw
lifeboat.
you off. Not lifeboat. What?
We gotta throw you a lifeboat.
Throwing you off.
Nah, we can't throw him off, man.
Nah, man, I don't give a fuck.
People gotta grow.
I don't know if you. I don't care if you directed Training Day. I'm throwing your ass off the boat.
Training Day was a great movie. Denzel said some notable shit in that movie.
You gotta throw a nigga off because you fucking up the flow, son.
Oh, man.
You fucking the flow.
Hold on. Let me posit this. What if him and his wife are separated? Because it said they were married. It didn't say that they were people be married and still separated.
It says despite being married.
Nah, listen, bro. I've never been married.
It's an open marriage?
I don't know. How the hell this is what I hate about social media, right? Because they made his wife delete all her social media, right?
Okay.
Yo, how we know they don't got a damn open marriage? How we know this wasn't cool with his wife? How we know that? How we just interjecting our points and our views on this situation?
You know what? You're right.
Because everybody deals with their relationship differently. I can't tell you, again, we don't know. His wife hasn't spoken out, right? For all we know, they got an open relationship. For all we know, they might be separated. Married doesn't mean that you're still together. Yeah, you can still be married and separated and be working towards a divorce. You could be working.
So you're saying there's still a way to save black men don't cheat.
It's always listen. Black men don't cheat. It's just guys always posit that.
This is a loophole.
This is not a loophole. This is a straight. This is a tunnel. This is the Holland Tunnel.
Because you got to be careful what you're telling them, because what they're gonna do is try to use the same shit.
Who they gonna on who?
On the black men don't cheat.
Listen, I'm single, but I don't cheat, baby. Welcome to the party. So,
did he just do a Pop Smoke reference?
Listen, I never cheat you, baby. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to understand. But like I said, for me, I feel like social media is so reactionary. It's like, oh, he was cheating.
But my nigga, it's social media.
Right, of course.
Social media is not real.
I don't play social media games, right? Like, because if you see me kissing somebody that you I'm quote unquote not supposed to be kissing, you don't know the dynamic, you don't know the politics of that situation. So mind your business, right? Because how you know my wife ain't in the room? How you know me and my wife just didn't finish interacting?
But that's the thing
woman?
about social media, because it's an illusion, right?
Right.
It's they're throwing a fucking blindfold over your dumb ass, right? They want you to react. The whole thing of social media wants you to react.
Right. And they reacted. And they reacted so much so that his wife literally had to delete her social media account. Which again, like I said, playing devil's advocate, right? I feel like we're so quick to be like, oh, he's cheating, da 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 da. He's a terrible person. He got a family. He got this. He got that. Bro, we don't know. Listen, I don't speak on people's relationship.
Okay.
Like, I'm not, because I don't know the dynamics of that relationship.
Okay, perfect, right? Yeah, let's do this.
Give me some.
Let's do this, right?
Listen, give me some. Don't give me nothing crazy. I don't want nothing crazy.
Let's do this, right?
Yeah.
You ready? You ready for this one?
I'm always ready, baby. I stay ready, so I ain't got to get ready.
Fabulous. We gonna throw Fabulous in there now. His whole TMZ drama. We throwing Fab. FABOLOUS.
First of all, Fabulous. Just want you to know, #1 supporter. Know all your songs, rap them all. Love you, bro. I'm gonna hold you down, right? But I'ma still be balanced.
I'm about to.
Listen.
Woo!
Okay, all right. So hold on. All right, so
I'm about to. You got served that ass. You my nigga. I fuck with you.
He ain't Fab. I'm holding it down for you. Let me hear what you got to say about this.
I don't. But see the thing, and I checked out that IGTV video. He looked retarded. That
hat was fire. Even though he a Brooklyn nigga, that hat.
No. I'm talking about the fit. The fit is always fire with Fab.
With the cause shirt. That was fire.
That last video. Well, fuck the fit.
Fuck the fit.
But yo, listen. He looked real crazy.
How so?
On Instagram video, talking about like, first of all, he out in the middle of nowhere, right? He walking around the hood.
I know. Listen, Fab, I know where you live because
he walking around.
I know where you live, and that wasn't the middle of nowhere. That was literally like, I know exactly. I'm not gonna put your business out in the open, but I know where that's at in Jersey.
Man's walking around the hood talking about, yeah, bro, I didn't see them out. I love Emily B. He's never ever confessed his love for Emily B.
Why? Where?
Not in public, not on social media.
Fuck social media. Why he got post his love on social media?
You right. But he's never openly been this feeling about, had his feelings open about Emily B ever.
Okay.
Right. So now at the point of time where it can be a burden on his relationship. Mm-hmm. Now all of a sudden he's like, oh, Emily B, I love you.
Hold on. So we gotta give him the backdrop. So
okay,
basically,
cool.
Fab
cool. You're right.
Fab was photographed with a young woman, right? Mm-hmm. Looked like a lunch date, mm-hmm. right? I'm not even gonna say date because people can misconstrue that term, right? He looked like he was on an outing, right? Because black men don't cheat. Because a date.
Hey, hold on now. Let's not bullshit. Right,
I don't know what's a date.
As much as you like Fab, right? And I fuck with Fab. I mean, I love it. Listen, I fuck with Fab, but I don't fuck with Fab as much as you do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But
I like everything Fab posted in an efforts for him to follow me back.
He definitely does, Fab.
So, Fab, if we see you at Studio 23 in Miami again and you shout us out for busting it up in the club and you don't follow me back, it's lit for your ass.
That's a fact.
Street for my ass. Go ahead.
You drop some more soul tape, stop fucking around, some shootouts.
Summertime shootout 3 dropping soon. All right, but go ahead.
But that's not bullshit, right?
God.
What is an outing?
God.
What is an outing? No.
An outing. Listen, because a date has a romantic context to it, so I gotta stand up.
What is an outing?
I've been. Listen, all right. An outing.
What is it? And what is a date?
All right. An outing could be just between. I feel like outing is platonic. I feel like a date has romantic undertones. So if I say, if I see a nice young lady, right, or if I'm interested in a nice young lady, I might say, let me take you out on a date. Let me take you to my favorite spot. Let's go get a drink or two. Right? Let's get to know each other. You better you better chill the fuck out. I don't know nothing about this. If I ever took you to Empanada, listen, he's a sick person. Empanada is a beautiful place. You enjoyed yourself, right? That's all that counts. It don't matter how many. It don't matter.
2 empanadas.
It don't matter how much money I spent.
Two bags.
You wilding out, God. So for me, an outing can take place between friends. Right?
Okay.
A date has a romantic. It means I'm interested in you further than.
So you're saying, as far as you know, as far as you can see, mm-hmm. they were out on the outing.
He wasn't kissing her. He wasn't. He have his hand on her eyes. He ain't have nothing.
Well, he also said this. He said on the Instagram video. Mm-hmm. He said, two people can't be out together. Blah 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 yada yada.
Well, no, wait,
hold on. He also said something about that was a teacher.
Yes.
And it was a parent teacher conference.
No. That's dumbass social media. Y'all social media niggas better relax. He said that the woman in question that was photographed in the photo. He said that.
Dog. God, he said it was a teacher.
No. All right, let me tell you the damn story.
Go ahead.
He said that was a teacher that he was discussing.
Bitches,
hold on.
Bitches July.
Hold on. Shut the fuck up. Teachers
bitch.
got summer school. He said that there was a teacher because he said that was a teacher and he was discussing how he could do more to get involved with inner city youth in Brooklyn.
So cool, right?
Yeah. Black men don't cheat.
Cool, right? From what I could see,
yes,
that teacher is very attractive.
Teachers can't be. My teachers are, but I know I got some friends. I got some close friends that's teachers, and I was just having this conversation with them, like,
okay.
the teachers now because of TFA,
and it was also Fab's type.
What the hell is Fab's type, sir? You don't know Fab's type.
You know Fab like my Spanish.
I don't know nothing about. You
know Fab like my Spanish.
Listen. Empanada Mama is the devil. Anyway, I don't know nothing about Fab's type, so I'm not going to posit that on that. What I'm saying is, because I've heard an interview, the Self-Made series, where Fab was talking about wanting to do more as far as getting involved with his community, right? Which is something that we talk about a lot, right? About having our favorite artists come back and do work, right? So again, I'm not with the social media shit. I'm going to be as unbiased as possible. Again, now listen.
Being biased now.
Listen, all right.
Hold on.
Nah.
Let's be clear. Let's be clear. You're being biased now because you're taking Fab's side. You're sticking up for Fab. No.
Listen. If it was if it comes out that Fab was on a date, right? If he had romantic intentions with this woman, then it's fucked up. Because Emily, again, all jokes aside, everything aside, Emily's the mother of his children. Right, whatever. We don't know the dynamics of their relationship, but just for the fact that that's the mother of his children.
With that, them. Well, let's be clear, right? Her being the mother of their children means nothing in the regard of like that can be a mother of my children, but I don't have to be with her.
Right? No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying as a respect because he said he framed it as TMZ ran a story. The what he was upset about was that TMZ said that he split up with Emily B, and that he was out with another woman on a date.
Split up in terms of what? Like I broke it off?
That
like,
they broke that he was, because I watched his live, he was basically saying that he was the reason why he was so upset was that TMZ was saying that he broke up with Emily B and he was out dating other women.
See, that's my other thing with Fab in that regard. Like, yo, Fab, my man's, this is TMZ. This is what TMZ does. This is what TMZ is notoriously known for.
Okay.
Bringing up bullshit.
Right, I'm not mad at that.
Right? And they try to pull and tug at every little thing they see, right. So that way, because their job is to do what? Get a story.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
Like
Fab should have.
Come on, Fab. He could have handled it better. Well, you over here throwing up shit on your post and your story. You over there making video. Fab, if you not guilty enough we good, baby. Make a song about them niggas in the next song.
Summertime Shootout 3 loading.
Throw TMZ in that. Come on, like Fab.
Is the punchline king.
My thing is like, okay. I'm not knocking Fab, but I expect Fab to do better.
I think what Fab was trying to do, because again, Fab and Emily have had their past relationships troubles, and TMZ was the one who outed that video of them having whatever that situation was. Again, I'm not one to speak on people's like domestic issues, whatever, because it's like everybody got an opinion. We all fall short, right? So it's like, we all argue no relationship is perfect, right? There's no excuse for a man putting his hands on a woman, whatever. I think he was more or less, I think that's why he came at TMZ so hard, was because he felt jaded from the last situation where they released a video of him like getting into it with Emily and her father, right? And he was like, because he just kept saying like, yo, like, that's not even TMZ, blah, 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 blah. So it might be a little bit of that. Again, if Fab was, you got to stand on your square, right? If Fab is trying, because on the video he said he was trying to, him and Emily were working to rebuild their relationship, right? Which I have no place to comment on. That's him and her's choice.
Right.
If I don't care if they fought, whatever. If they decide, if Emily B decides that she wants to be with Fab and Fab decides she wants to be, and they're working on their issues, that's not my place to say, you don't need to be with him, he's a terrible. Who the fuck am I, right? Because I've been a terrible person to people, right? Whatever, right? We all grow, right? We all gotta get a chance to grow. I think that's why Fab probably came at TMZ like that. Was, like I said, retroactively because of that. Because in that video, he looked crazy.
It sounds right. He did look crazy, but it's like, yo, you already had a run-in with TMZ before,
right?
You better have a run-in again now. You the thing about it is, if you do something twice, you should learn something from the first experience. No.
Yeah.
So yo, Fab, learn how to move, bro.
Yeah.
You make all these metaphorically, strategically placed raps, right? And you can't fornicate in the same.
Well, not fornicate.
Well, I'm bugging now. Whoa.
What's wrong with you?
Whoa.
You just are you black? Because you just keep trying to like throw this black men shit under the bus.
You got to know how to move, like,
right,
in the situation as well, outside of rapping.
Yeah, I was mad at Fab because Fab has never spoke on his personal life before.
That's what I'm saying.
They had the nigga looking crazy on Love and Hip Hop, and he didn't say nothing. That was just posting fire fits. He was just like, yo, fuck it. So it's just like, I felt some type of way because it's like, a hit dog gonna holler. So in a way, it's just like, yo, if you was really if this really was a teacher, whatever, you were talking about how to get involved, I'm all for that. But it's like, if you never spoke on nothing about you and Emily B's relationship before, I kind of found it crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
But again, as one of the perpetrators of Black Men Don't Cheat, even though I'm single, welcome to the party. Whatever. Like I said, Fab, if you are, for me, it's just about, yo, if you don't want to be with somebody, if you want to date, like you tell me all the time, yo, if people want to date other people, like, yo, date other people, like, but don't hold nobody else up in the process. Stand on your square as a man, stand on your square as a woman, and say what it is. So Fab, if you was dating that teacher chick, whatever the hell she is, she was bartender, I don't know nothing about nothing. Yo, you gotta let Emily B know. But if you wasn't, and if you really trying to fight for your family, if you really trying to uphold the standard of, like, trying to rebuild your relationship with Emily B, then I'm all for that as well. But whatever. Black men don't cheat.
Listen, and then in addition to that, you got Diddy dating his son's ex-girlfriend.
This is crazy. They got, I don't know. I thought about this for like a week.
They just keep like.
I thought about this for a week.
That's nuts.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's nuts.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought about this for a week, and I still don't have no word.
I don't have an answer to. I don't know what that looks like. I don't know. Answering that, weird. I don't know what that looks like.
Holidays are weird. Everything is weird because it's like,
and your pops is twice your age, bro.
Yeah, twice the woman's age. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Because it's like you can't run the fade with your pops.
And how does Lori look?
Well, clearly she don't give a fuck.
That's
so we talking about Lori dating Diddy.
I'm both. It's everything.
And she dated but we never said who it was. So Lori has been speculated to be dating Lori Harvey, which is Steve Harvey's stepdaughter, has been speculated to be dating.
And what is Steve Harvey saying?
Steve Harvey got all this damn advice for other women. You better have that damn advice for your stepdaughter. But
she busting it open. She dating Trey Songz.
Chill out. We cannot be saying
my
that.
Fault.
We don't know if she busting it open. You are wild, sir. You're gonna have the feminists slandering us for months on it. Again, I don't know. I don't even know how you have that conversation. Like yo, Diddy come in the house like, hey Justin, yeah, you know that Lori girl that you brung over.
I want that.
Yeah. It's like, what you gonna do?
I want to hit that.
Run the fade.
What's
wrong with you?
Yeah, pops. Take your turn, pops. Swing your back, pops.
You are wild. Yo, they gonna
swing your black back.
Yo, they gonna slither the fuck out of this on this episode. Yo, but it's just like I legit don't have an answer for that. I legit don't know how that conversation goes. And again, if that's the dynamics of P. Diddy and his son's relationship, if they have that
and no, let's be clear. Which son is it though?
That's Justin Combs.
Justin Dior Combs. Dior? Because we don't want to mix it up with what's that other name? Christian? Yeah,
Christian.
Christian got a girl.
Yeah.
So we don't want to mix it up.
Yeah. Again, I don't know. The whole shit is just like, I just feel like that's awkward. But again, to play devil's advocate, we don't know if they're dating. Diddy could be trying to like put her in a business position. I don't know. I didn't know.
I didn't know you do that walking and holding hands. But
wait, they was holding hands.
Oh, you ain't see that? Oh, you ain't see it, huh?
I've helped again.
What you did? What you was doing?
In Diddy's defense, you might. You know what? No, I'm not going to incriminate myself for this.
Wow, son.
Too many people be listening. I don't know.
Too many people be listening. What?
I don't know. But again, like I said in the beginning, we don't know the dynamics of Diddy and his son's relationship. This might be the first time that this hit the net. We don't know if this happened before with other women. We don't know if this happened before with other situations.
Well, it seems to me they're trying to keep it in the family.
Yo, you are sick. You are a sick person. You know what? Let me go home. Let me get the fuck out of here. Because this kid is. We don't.
Ain't that a song by Drake?
I don't know. It's nothing.
Let me pull up the song by Drake.
Listen, at the end of the day, if Diddy wants to date, listen. On one end, it's like, yo, if Diddy wants to
keep the family close. That's the name of the song.
No, listen. It's your pops, man. Yo, pops.
Drake has a song on Views.
No,
named "Keep the Family Close."
Yo,
that's what they doing. They following the song.
Yo, but it's like, you gonna run the? What you gonna tell your pops? Nah, you can't date her.
Yo, obviously he's like, yo, go ahead, swing your back.
What's wrong with you and swinging? He is
that's
not.
What he told him.
Yo,
dog.
Me and it's like, yo, because on one level, me and my pops have to run the fade, but it's like, yo, pops, pops, listen, and that's why I don't be praying. That's why I don't let nobody meet people.
He say, yo, Justin, let me get your girl. I'm not giving them my money. That's what he told him.
Yo, what the?
That's what he probably told him.
Yo, if my pops said. I'm like, nah. We gotta run the fade.
Like, yo, he said, Joe, listen. He said, you give me the girl, I'm gonna give you more money. Your name not gonna be Dior no more. Yo, it's gonna be Old Navy.
Wow.
It's gonna be Gap.
I wear Gap.
It's gonna be Bargain Hunter.
Nah, I don't know about all that shit. You just took it.
It's gonna be family. You ain't getting. Listen. Either you run the girl,
but it's like, yo, it's not like he getting married to the joint. So it's like, why you doing all that?
I don't know. I think Diddy's trying to like live vicariously through his sons, and he's
Diddy. I think Justin could probably snuff his pops. I ain't gonna hold you. He really wanted to take. Yeah, if he wanted to take his, probably throw him in the pool or something. You know, hold his head underwater for about 10 seconds.
And you know, like Quincy and them, they just like Quincy. Like I don't know, Quincy like traveling or somewhere. Man, they all just went to Italy. It was Christian, Justin, Christian's girl, family, right? And Quincy. Yeah,
we gotta see what comes of it. Cause again, I'm not one to just be like, oh yeah, they dating. I don't know what the fuck going on.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know what's happening. If they are dating, I just feel like that's an awkward ass situation for everybody involved, and I don't want no parts. But again, we can't jump the gun like that.
Mm-hmm.
They could be working on a business deal. They could be, who the hell knows? Like, but yo, this is crazy, bro. I don't know. I'm gonna stay tuned. I'm gonna be peeping the blogs and see what's going on, see what developments arise from this situation, because it's just
You said it's nuts, boy.
yeah. I mean, listen, all power and respect to Lori, right? You
Power and respect to Lori for what,
bro? Because if that was a man,
No, listen. For all the women listeners, listen. I keep it a stack, please. This don't look good, bro. It don't look good on no end.
I don't know, man. Again, I ain't.
You just, bro. What?
Bro, listen. God bless Lori. God bless Diddy.
Listen, that's nuts. Ain't no all power to nobody, but that's nuts. All right, listen. Yo, give him with the Black Excellence segment. You gotta get something positive here, because everything we just gave is negative, man.
Yeah. So this week I ran across a story about two pilots. One's name is Jerome Stanislavski, and the other's name is Cortland Savage. And basically, they started a nonprofit called Fly for the Culture. And the goal of the nonprofit is to...
That's a dope name.
Yeah, Fly for the... Exactly, right?
Fly for the...
yo, you wild.
Two flies.
All right,
Oh,
you doing that.
whoa.
Listen, I'm just going to snatch you up out the studio. So the goal of the nonprofit is to promote diversity and inclusion with aviation. And basically, both of them are pilots, like I said, and they use their free time to provide free introductory flights and lessons to children, teens, and young adults who have an interest in flying. And basically, because again, we've been heavy on traveling. You know, if you, I feel like social media has spawned a new wave of like the wanderlust. Mm-hmm. So for me, I've never really seen a black pilot. I don't know any black pilots, right? If you know some, tap in, like send us their pages, whatever, because I'd like to get in touch with them. Just because that's such uncharted territory. No pun intended. Yeah. Right? It's just like. So what they're trying to do is just trying to introduce more African Americans into aviation, right, and into like all of the career fields that come within aviation. So I just thought that was dope. As like I said, we see everybody flying. Is
that filter into like NASA and stuff like that as well?
I don't know if they directly have a hand in NASA, because NASA's going to space. I don't think NASA's like flying damn planes. Are you slow? But as far as just
I think experience though, like experience.
Yeah.
Right?
Again, like who knows what doors that'll open, right? And who that'll spark.
Because this hearing like aviation. I mean, I know aviation is something to do with flying, obviously, but I think that a lot of black people aren't in NASA as well, right? Yeah, so that's also dope.
Yeah. So I mean, again, like, sky is no longer the limit, right? It's just the view. So I hope, like, hearing this, you do your research, and even if you have a little brother, a son, a daughter, whatever it is, or if you personally thought about getting into aviation, like that was something that. Again, like, just because where we're from and like our experiences.
I think no one's thought about it because we're so far from it.
Yeah, I never thought about like being a black pilot. I never thought about being a pilot. I never even thought that was a possibility for me. So it's just like, if just hearing this could like inspire somebody or spark somebody to do some research and like to be like, oh, like hold on, like I could fly a plane, like like I said, I feel like social media is ushered in a new wave of like wanderlust, right? So people
wanderlust is a dope ass word right there. You just made that up.
No. Not all who wonder are lost. Shout out to my guy Alan Onaya. He got the brand Wanderlust.
Check that out, yo.
Yeah, shout out
we just did two Black Excellent segments in one.
Back to back. Come on, baby. Got the drink and
back to back, like they didn't get the message.
But yeah, I just wanted to just point that out because I think that's dope. I think what they're doing as far as that field is dope. And because again, we can't aspire or be what we don't see. Like for me, the whole reason I knew that being a lawyer was obtainable was because a lawyer came to one of our career days and he literally just like was a black lawyer and he made it seem mad easy,
mad casual.
And I was like, all right, I can do that. But it's like had that not happened for me, I probably would have
spun off a whole different route.
Something else. So it's just like I encourage everybody to like check those guys out. Check out their program, and even if you're not interested in aviation, right? Find somebody who, because there's black people, there's people that look like you. Even if you're not black, there's people that look like you in every single field, right? So do your research. Find somebody who you can, learn from their story, learn from their progression through their field, whatever the field is, medicine, law, whatever. Aviation in this case. It's just like, just check them out and see what they went through and what they're doing now, and how you can emulate and learn from their mistakes or learn from their successes. So shout out to those 2 black pilots. Again, their names are, what are their names? Their names are Jerome Stanislavski. Please pardon me if I mispronounce your name. And Cortland Savage. And their nonprofit is called Fly for the Culture. So that's like a little double entendre for those of you who didn't.
Yeah, the Savage last name.
Yeah, but that's, we're not getting into savage politics. But yeah, so check those guys out, man. Follow your dreams. Go for what you want.
Shoot for the stars.
Yeah, because
literally
anything is possible. Like anything is possible,
especially now this day and age.
Yeah.
So
and the internet makes it so much more obtainable,
easy to access. Yeah,
it's like, I can follow this person on Instagram, shoot them a DM. Like, listen, I'm interested in doing what you do. Right, I see you doing it every day. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. And you never know. That's how I met my mentor, right? Yeah. Kenneth Montgomery. Like, just literally off of Instagram DM. DMs are not just for
another shout out again. Y'all catching the gems, man.
Shout out to my mentor Kenneth Montgomery. DMs are not just for unsolicited, inappropriate messages to women. And I be getting a lot of inappropriate messages to women. Y'all gotta relax.
You ever get added to those shits on Instagram
it's wild.
It's wild. Like,
it's
some
like,
porn
come take
shit.
My pants off.
And I'm like, what? If y'all know how to block that shit, please DM me at Sultan of Thrones.
They hacking your
how
page.
To block that shit, please, because that shit is annoying, dog. Like, who are you? How'd you get my Instagram? How'd you find me?
Yeah, I'm not playing with those people because I don't know who or what those people are. But I have those. But yeah, what else we got?
Cool. Listen, we're gonna give them the email.
Yes, sir.
We didn't really email like 2 episodes. Yeah. We've been so in depth with the conversation. The topics has been like real, like crazy. So get in the email this episode. Check it out. Hey, Back Brothers. So I'll get cut. I'm sorry. Hey, Back Brothers. So I'll cut right to the chase. I've been seeing this guy lately, and I must say I like him. He seems like he's into me in person, but he's not a big phone person. I initiate 75% of everything. I don't want to scare him off, but I do not want to keep him interested.
Wait, do not or do?
Oh, what? She bugging out with this. She bugging out.
Yeah, she probably just in her bag that night.
In her bag. Anyway, she do want to keep him interested. Mm-hmm. I'm big on texting / FaceTiming, etc. And he always says he's not really into the phone thing. What do I do to make sure I'm not the only one keeping the flame lit and making all the effort?
As a person who's not really into their phone as well, like as far as being intimate with like people that I'm dealing with on an intimate level,
I'm not gonna hold you. It's kind of an easy question.
Like, as far as a person who's not really, like, I'm not a big FaceTime person. I'm not a big talk on the phone person.
I've became a big FaceTime person.
Yeah,
as of recently.
I got mad shit to do. I'm sorry. Like, I feel like for me, like, personally, like, because I'm always like doing something or I'm always into something, is like, I'm not recluse in the fact that, like, I'm gonna ignore your text, or I'm not gonna like, I'll shoot you a text like, yo, hey, blah blah blah, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm doing something, right? I'll tap in with you, and I've been trying to make a conscious effort to, just pick up the phone sometime and be like, hey, yo, I'm just checking in to make sure you're okay, whatever. Send you a text.
Oh, right? I've been there. We did the calls. I've been there.
Yo, boy, you are a sick individual. You are wild. What the fuck is going on in this episode, man? This YouTube camera got you wilding out, boy. So it's just like, but to answer your question, first of all, I'm really big on you believing people when they tell you or show you who they are, right? So he told you that he's not a phone person, right? And if I recall the details of the email correctly, when y'all are together in person, he's into you.
This is so easy.
Why are you getting, like, yo, listen, I understand if you're a text person, if you need that constant affirmation, whatever, if you need to constantly be shown attention. But, yo, actions and deeds outweigh words and lip service every single day.
All the time.
I can't, I'm not going to incriminate. I know plenty of men who send nice good morning texts, check in, texting the joints all day. And then when y'all get in person, there's no chemistry. There's no interaction. Y'all are on y'all phones.
Right.
Yo, fuck the phones.
Right.
When y'all are in person and he's into you and he's showing
that's
you
all
through
that
his
matters.
actions
That's
and
all
deeds,
that matters.
That's legit.
And stop forcing yourself.
Yeah.
Stop forcing shit on him. Like, yo, if he's not into the phone shit,
Right.
yo, it's cool. Leave it alone because like because if he gets on the phone and he wants some shit like, you got the shit facing the ceiling.
Yeah. It's pointless.
Yeah, it's dumb.
I feel like phones have fucked up so much of our generation.
They've taken over the generation.
Yeah, because
dog.
it's like, yo, bro, like I said, if he's into you in person, because again, I'm not going to incriminate myself, but I know plenty of men who can put together the sweetest words via text, right? Yeah, and not feel nothing for you. Yeah. But when somebody's into you, when they're interested in you, when they like you, when they love you, whatever it is, whatever the range of their emotions are, that's going to be shown through actions and deeds, right? Because words will always fail me, right? I can make a lot of nice words. I can put a lot of nice words together, and then sometimes I cannot put the nice words together, but it's how I treat you. It's the things that I do for you. It's the things that I do when I'm around you that really show you how I feel about you.
Right,
so
right.
When y'all are together, when y'all are sharing those spaces of intimacy, and he's literally showing you, I'm really feeling you, yada yada yada, whatever your love language is. If he's showing that in person, yo, you can't get jaded so much off of the text, because at the end of the day, what would you rather? Would you rather him be smooth, be cashing over on the text, and then when y'all in person, he looking at you like you
on some Steve Urkel shit?
Yeah, like you Bertha from Maryland, or would you rather him? Yo, you don't know what that man's day to day is like, and that's what I always got to tell people. Like, yo, bro, I'm literally constantly doing something.
Right.
There's no, like, when I go home, I'm going home to rest, shower, and eat my food, and then the next morning it's back up, gym, work, extra.
Well, I also feel like this is a little bit of her being insecure as well, because if you think about it, right, a lot of women think that if you're not texting them or FaceTiming them, they can't visually see you. You might be doing something else, right? Because it's easy for me to text somebody and be like, oh well, yeah, we texting yada yada every minute, and then the next 30 minutes, I'm not to an hour, I'm not texting you back. So now they're like, oh shit, what is this nigga doing?
I know men that will text you and be in the car with the next joint. So what does that mean?
Yo, for a fact. But so I think it's a level of insecurity. I'm not sure whatever she's been through her past relationships or whatever she's dealing with before. But it's like, yo, you can't take those things and force it onto a new relationship, because every time you do that, it's gonna be toxic every time. Right. So listen, do what you're doing in person, right? Now, however y'all kind of smooth it into. However y'all progress in a relationship, that's fine, but do not force anything on this man, because that's how you're going to keep him uninterested and he's going to flee the scene.
Right. And your plan is going to backfire. But I will say, right, if you feel like you're initiating 75% of the interactions via phone, draw back.
And women are always like, damn, I'm about to get...
draw back.
Like, y'all got to understand, too, women, like, y'all don't always have to be in pursuit, right? As far as I know, the man is doing pursuing. No,
I think it goes both ways.
I think it goes both ways entirely.
I think that's
right?
Like fucked up, because
I think it goes ways. I agree entirely, but I think society has it where the man is supposed to be in pursuit, right? Yeah. Because I didn't bag my girl. My girl bagged me. Right, so
come back, hey, ladies, come back me, baby.
Like my girl,
I'm out here.
Like my girl bagged me, so I didn't bag her. So my thing is like, yo, understand that you don't have to text this nigga every time. Let him text you. Let him wonder about you. What's she doing? What's she doing today? Yeah. Let me hit up on text.
Let her know that I'm thinking about.
She not answering the text. Yeah. Let me send her a call. She not picking up the call. Let me FaceTime her. You see how you? Nah. But you see how you kind of get him to kind of get the different stages?
Yeah. But you don't be going crazy, because niggas be blurring the lines. Like, if I don't answer your text, 9 times out of 10 I'm probably doing something. Don't call me, because I'm not gonna answer the phone. Even if I'm not doing something and I'm fake doing something, I'm then just not gonna answer the phone. But yeah, like, yo, just it's a give and take, right? If you feel like you're initiated 75%, Just again, draw back where you need to, push up where you need to, right?
Yeah.
But it's about finding that balance. But don't be so caught up in the text interactions that you forget about the intimacy that's shared between two people physically, like when y'all are in person. And if he's making you feel like you need to feel when y'all are in person, then yeah, there might be a conversation that needs to be had about the lack of communication via phone. But other than that, like, don't think too much about it.
Listen, sweetheart, try to take the advice we gave you. Break it up how you want to break it up. Take your time and ease into it.
Mm-hmm.
As always, BBGC.
Yes, sir.
Follow us on Instagram,
yes.
The Bag Brothers Podcast. Follow my Instagram at Sultan of Thrones.
Yes.
P, give me a shit.
My Instagram is at XChampagneP. I'm still debating on a new Instagram name as we approach 8 months pescatarian. I'm thinking about Big Fish. Meek, holla at your boy if you want that Big Fish name, bro, because we could duel. We could challenge you to a basketball
Yu-Gi-Oh!
game.
It's time.
I seen you at Dykeman.
Duel.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking. You want to link at Dykeman, play a little one-on-one, Meek? What you want to do for that Big Fish name? But I'm 8 months pescatarian. As far as I know, you still be eating chicken and all that. So I don't know, bro. I'm the big fish around here. Follow us on Twitter. Our joint Twitter for the podcast is at the Bag Brothers. No underscores, no symbols, no anything. Just the Bag Brothers. Yeah. Follow my personal page at ____. Watch
3 underscores.
Yeah, 3 underscores. Watch me work because 3 is the best number.
Close the show, man.
And yeah, as always, happiness is rich. Health is wealth, kindness is currency, and the peace of mind is the real bag.
This is episode 10. The Bag Brothers, baby.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for tuning in.
Peace.
We'll see you soon.